Are Telegram airdrops really a great way to get free crypto? My name's Michael and I've tested hundreds of different ways to make money online, and many viewers have recently asked me about this. So therefore I decided to record this video where I will share some very important details you need to be aware of before you start taking advantage of Telegram airdrops to earn some free crypto and money. So if you have been looking into ways to earn crypto or to invest in crypto, you have likely also come across a lot of airdrops that claim you can get, in some cases, a lot of money completely for free through airdrops. And I've seen a lot of people have asked me about it, and especially on Telegram I have seen many of these. But here is the first very important thing you need to be aware of. And most airdrops, the majority of them, are scams, and especially the one that you just come across on Telegram. There are some legit airdrops, but as a rule of thumb, when you see an airdrop, especially on Telegram, assume that's a scam, especially if they also try to push and say, oh, claim before it's too late and things like that. You know, always take the time to do proper research, take the precautions you need, and just be aware that in most cases you should just ignore it and that it's just someone trying to scam you. So there are a couple of important things that you can do to make sure that you don't get scammed by these scammers. Because what these scams can do is, for example, they will drain your wallet. They will get you to connect a wallet, say you will be able to claim free crypto into a specific wallet, and then they will just drain it, so then you will lose all the crypto you already have. Other times it can be to infect your computer so they get control over certain things when you click a link or something like that. In general, just be really careful. And the first very important thing is that if someone reaches out on Telegram through a direct message, private message, and tell you about something, completely unencouraged, assume it is a scam. If it's not someone you know, if it's not someone that have told you up front that they are going to reach out and that you have verified, even if the name is the same as someone in a group you're a member of, be aware that there are a lot of scammers creating fake profiles where they just change a small letter or something like that. So in general, assume if you get a direct message from someone with some kind of great opportunity, whether it's an airdrop or something else, be aware that in most cases it is a scam. And another very important thing is to set your privacy settings so you do not get added to these scam groups. So let me just show you what I mean. So if you use Telegram, a very important first thing that I would do, especially if you join different crypto groups like I do and for different projects and different other things, then go to your settings, and then here there's something called privacy and security. Go to that one. And then here you have some options, and what you should do is to, for example, go to calls and turn this one off here, so you cannot just have random people call you, because as a standard, for some weird reason, then everybody can just call you, and scammers will also sometimes try to call you and say like, oh, I'm from this and this project, I'm been assigned to help you, and then they will end up scamming you, because again, this is the same as private messages. You won't just get people doing that, so be aware of that. And then this one here also, where you see this groups and channels, who can add me to groups, because there are many crypto groups, like legit crypto groups. When you join them, scammers automatically add you to a scam group at the same time, where they claim to have some kind of free airdrop, and then they will drain your wallet or do some kind of other thing. So it's very important that you go in here, because they make the groups look similar, so you might not even notice that it's not the real group you're in, and they will do that automatically as soon as you enter. I've tried this myself. I've almost been scammed like this myself until I realized it. So make sure to go into the groups and channels and say like, either it's nobody or my contacts only that can add you to groups and channels, because if not, I can guarantee you the moment you start joining different crypto groups, you will be added to a ton of these scam groups where they will just end up taking your crypto instead of giving you anything. So in general, there are legit airdrops. I just want to make that clear, but you need to be very critical and you need to think about whether it makes sense or not. First of all, make sure to have the security settings as I just showed you, and be very critical for any direct messages, anything like that. Assume that when you see an airdrop, it is a scam. If you do further research and think it might be legit, then create a separate new wallet that's not the one where you have crypto in or anything like that already before you connect it to anything, but go through all the first steps there, do proper research, all that before you do anything. Because the reality is also that people will not just let you claim a ton of free money out of thin air, like for you doing nothing or anything like that. There are legit airdrops. Like I recently also talked about Get Grass, which is a platform I talked about before, where you could actually have used it for months and months to share your unused internet bandwidth, and then now they airdrop these rewards. So that was a legit one. I have a video where I talk about that. I will leave a link in the top corner so you can see what I mean. But even there, I also recommended use a fresh wallet. And now there's also a ton of these Get Grass scams that pop up on Telegram, on X, like previous Twitter there, that try to make it look like they're legit airdrops. So even though the airdrop itself there that gave out those rewards were legit, then there's a ton of scams. So that's why you have to be so careful. And if you know there is a legit airdrop, only trust official sources, and even then be careful because accounts can be compromised and all that. And in general, airdrops is not a way to get rich or anything like that. And it's not something that I personally spend any time chasing around, because as mentioned, most of them are just scams or give you so little that it's not really worth it. If you want free ways to get crypto, I do actually have some list of real ways where you can do small tasks and earn crypto without investments, whether it's Bitcoin or Ethereum or Solana. I have a list of those on my website. I will leave a link below so you can check that out. And also, now we are talking about Telegram. I actually have a Telegram channel myself where I daily share exclusive tips and tricks. I will also leave a link to that below so you can check that out and join me there, of course, also completely for free. But no matter what, I hope this video helped you, and if it did, make sure to hit the like button, and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit the notification bell so you won't miss out next time I release a video with tips and tricks about different ways to make money online.